Hey guys, your old pal the Bat with a quick video of some books that I picked up this week. Starting with this DC sampler, which was this is like the first DC sampler that came out. There was four of them. The fourth one is the money one. That one is done has a Fred Hembeck cover. Um, but the interior has like a premiere of John Constantine, which makes that's what makes that issue valuable. But this is actually the first DC sampler. I already have like one copy of this. I just picked it up um, when I saw it in the bargain bins. Picked up this Brave and the Bold Supergirl and Lobo issue number 4. I got it because I don't have this issue and it's not really worth anything, but I just love the cover of Supergirl and Lobo. And book is written by Mark Waid. The interior and cover art is by the great George Perez. Savage Dragon number 12, another copy of that. First appearance of She-Dragon, and she also has a co-first appearance in Savage Dragon versus Megaton Man. I don't know, maybe they came out at the same time, during the same week. I'm not sure why, but they both share the first appearance of She-Dragon. I picked this one up only for the cover. It's the Ant number 3 with Ant sitting on Spawn's lap. And I picked this one up because Dr. Murad seems to be having a resurgence, becoming a more popular character. We don't know, we never know with Valiant now trying to get into the movies. It's a great candidate for the movie, so having another copy of his actual first appearance wouldn't hurt. Got Annihilation Conquest issue number 1 of the 6-issue miniseries. Even though the last issue is the most valuable because it has the precursor for the Guardians of the Galaxy. And this book, written by Joe Palamati and illustrated, well, co-written but illustrated by Joe Quesada. Ash number 1. I don't know what they're going to do with Ash. I think he was bought out by one of the top two, but he hasn't made an appearance in anything, but we'll have to wait and see. Picked this one up for the cover. It just intrigued me. I'm going to try to read this book and see what's going on. Warrior Nun Frenzy number 1, but then again, I may not because I've never seen this book before, and trying to find the other issues would be probably so hard, and especially if it's a real good book and I want to. Then again, you can go on eBay and get it, but man. But the cover intrigued me. I really like that cover. Prime number 1. Illustrated by the great Boreas Valhalo. Back in the 90s, he was like one of the top comic book illustrators, painted covers. Him, Frazetta, I can't think of the other one, Julie. They were all doing illustrations like you got Granov and all the other guys now. But before them, Boris, Julie, Frazetta, they were the ones that people, and the Hildebrand brothers Hildebrand. All right, Danger Girl number 2. Picked this one up. J. Scott Campbell cover and interiors. Has a lot of first appearances in this book. First appearance of Cain and Abel, Johnny Barracuda, Kid Dynamo, Secret Agent Zero, and Mr. Giggles. Nice Alex Ross cover for Promethea number 1 from America's Best Comics. Another copy of the Adam Hughes Amazing Spoof Heroes swimsuit issue number 4. I picked this up for the Frank Cho cover for Paul Dini's Jingle Bells All-Star Holiday Hullabaloo. And if you look, she kind of looks like Harley before Harley, because this book came out in the year 2000. And you can see the greatness in Frank Cho, even way back when. Another J. Scott Campbell cover for A versus X. This is the variant edition for issue number 3. Transformers, Robots in Disguise. I think this is a 1 in 10 variant for issue number 28. Teen Titans Young Justice, Graduation Day, issue number 1. Back in the day, issue number 3 was the more valuable cover of book. But recently looked this up, and issue number 1 is now the most valuable of the bunch. In this issue number 1, you have the first appearance of Indigo, or otherwise Brainiac 5. In issue number 2, you have the death of Lilith. And in issue number 3, I got 2 more copies of that. You had the death of Wonder Girl, which made this the most valuable book at that time. But she has since been resurrected. Transformers, number 16. Like I said, I'm trying to go back and get all the earlier issues of Transformers and trying to collect them, along with a lot of the other 90s cartoon shows, and like G.I. Joe, and I'm doing pretty good with Power Rangers. X-Force number 23, I run into this book a lot. This is the first appearance of the real Domino, issue number 23. The other issues were Domino was portrayed by the mutant Copycat. Now I'm tripping over this book now. Ghost Rider number 50, another copy of that. Now I got 3. Within a 2-week span, I got 3 copies of this book. And 2 of them are direct editions. And this is the first appearance of Knight Rider. Hamilton Slade is the new Knight Rider. Transformers number 4. I got another copy of that. First appearance of Shockwave and the first cameo appearance of the Dinobots. Couldn't believe that this book cost me $0.25. And I'll give you the story behind this book. This book was in a dollar bin, but he had a sale. You have 5 for $1, whatever. And this book was, I was flipping through all the quarter books, and most of the quarter books, when people go through them, they go nuts on them. This one was in there, but it was in one of the most rattiest looking bags you ever want to see. So it gave the appearance of this book being in bad shape. And when I looked at it, I looked at the spine, I looked at the corners, and I took it. When I got it home, I put it in Mylar. It's got like 1 tick here, a little tick there, and a little tick there. But otherwise, this book is in great shape. It's Daredevil number 78, first appearance of Man-Bull. And this I was happy to get. I had this back in the day. I don't know, a lot of my books, they disappeared. I don't know if moms got to them or whatever happened to them. I know when I was in high school and I used to put them in my locker, and I would come back. I had a lock on my locker, and a couple times the lock was knocked off, and a lot of my comics were stolen from high school. So that may have been what happened in this book. And the bad part about it was supposedly from some of my good friends. Think wink, wink. But, okay, Punisher number 1. This is the first time Punisher in the solo series by himself. This book, when it first came out, I remember, was on fire. It was something different. You had the great Mike Zeck painted cover. Only thing that set it back was the price, $1.25. Back then that was a lot of money. But yeah, this whole 4-issue limited series was super hot, and it was valuable almost from the bricks. It was very well sought out, and even to this day, it's still worth a lot of money to collect. I was happy to get that. And I got another copy of Pacific Presents The Rocketeer #2, Dave Stevens cover. Now this really made my day. Manga is making a big resurgence again, and I've been trying to actively hunt down a lot of the manga books from that I enjoyed, or the movies that I enjoyed, and this one is one of the tops for me. Beyond Guyver, The Guyver, Fist of the North Star was just, to me, was when I was young, I was a teen. This book, movie was fan-freaking-tastic. The action in it, it just blew my mind back then, and it always stuck with me. They made a game of it, but the game wasn't really all that great. But always wanted this, and when I saw it, I had to have it. Issue #1 of Fist of the North Star. Great movie. Great movie. Another book, Macross #1. This is a low print run book. This is Robotech, and yeah, I was so happy to get this book. And when I saw it, because it was really actually sitting on top of the boxes. Apparently somebody either picked it up and put it back down or whatever. But when I went, it was in the store, nobody was in there, but it was laying there on top. I picked it up. Got a super deal on the book. I'm just happy to have it. I always wanted this book back into my collection again, and I got it. And the last book, I showed this on my Instagram account. Got time to go to my Instagram, Bad Avenger 59. More than welcome to check it out. Really just started. I only have like maybe a couple hundred images on there, but give it a shot. And this was Battle Angel Alita. This was oh man, I love the movie that came out on this. I wish that it didn't stop where it stopped at, but I understand it left it open for them to continue it. But I really like this, and the art in this book is fantastic, really fantastic. So now I got Alita Battle Angel #1, I got Ghost in the Shell #1, I got Robotech, got Guyver, and Fist of the North Star. Dragon Ball Z, that might be a little hard for me, but I'm getting there. Here I am supposed to be in retirement. That's why I'm only going really after certain key books, or if I see books really on cheap, I'm more concentrating on that. And that's about it. Not bad, 13 minutes. Didn't take up too much of your time. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thank y'all guys for subscribing, for stopping by, looking at the video. If you have some friends who have never seen my channel, please invite them to stop by and take a look at the videos. Hopefully they'll be enjoyed. And that's basically it, y'all guys. Y'all enjoy tomorrow, new comic book day, and have a good time. This is Bat, and I'm signing off.